What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the MKP. It's the MKP. Raheem in the building. It's the MKP. We got a Leah in the building. Mr. Make It Happen. It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. All day long.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Ketchup Podcast, episode 73. Once again, it's on with your host, Mr. Hayes Adonis, Lofton right here. And I got my co-host, Raheem, in the building.
Mr. Make It Happen all day long. Let's go.
And of course, as always, we've got our chaos correspondent, our international correspondent, national correspondent, herbalist. Also, she is our local bartender. Also, she is a specialist in the cookware and cooking and baking. Also, she owns a winery. She has also gone to space. She was also in the military, as well as has saved 85 kittens' lives from drowning during the last hurricane. Welcome, Ali, in the building.
Hey y'all. Multi-hyphenate over here.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? You know what I'm saying? It's been another fantastic week. Of course, work, been doing all that stuff. Florida tried to have a winter. You know what I'm saying? They tried to get cold in this mug. I was wearing a beanie earlier, man. They got down to 37. I was like, check the pipe.
Yes.
Had to turn the heat on a little bit. So it got kind of crazy out here. So it's been a good little week. Hey, make sure, just for everybody out there, if you do get shots, don't get the flu shot and the COVID shot at the same time. It may mess you up. Spread them out. Spread them out a little bit. Just saying that for those is out there. You know what I'm saying?
And what the commercials say. The commercials say.
I would say spread them out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, Raheem, man, how was your week?
Man, bro. Hey, being in Florida, bro. Florida didn't mess around. And I'm going to tell you what pissed me off. Pissed me off is I bought a house with a pool. Because we always hot, always sun, always shining. The sun ain't shining like one day since I bought this damn house.
Ooh.
I don't get it. I don't understand the concept. Like, what is the concept? Like the sun, I don't know, bro. It is what it is, but yeah. So other than that, man, regular work week. It's just Ron DeSantis dropped out of the presidential race. You know what I'm saying? It's only one person I dislike more than Trump, and that's DeSantis. And I'm so glad this dude dropped out. So other than that, I'm having a good week. So listen. I messed around and fell on when I bought the house, I got a couple of gift cards for some reason in the mail. So I went on Amazon and spent $50 on this Stanley cup or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay for it. Somebody else paid for it. But I didn't know that it is in some way in relation to the popularity of high school girls or something or whatever. So yeah, I had no idea. Like I said, right now it's full of Jack and Coke. But
look, all you need is what is it? A pumpkin latte, man. That's all.
A pumpkin spice.
Yeah, pumpkin spice latte. And you joined the whole team. You're a part of the group.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
And a pair of Uggs.
Yep. Get you some Uggs.
Get his nails did.
Housewarming gift. I'm gonna give you some Uggs.
Get you some stiletto nails.
To me, it just seemed like a regular, you know what I'm saying, freaking thing. But whatever.
Yeah, it's strange out here. So, corresponding, Aaliyah, how was your week?
It was good. I had a lot of ups. I hit a lot of milestones this week. I've been on my unbig my back journey. I've lost 8 pounds this month.
Hey.
Been in the gym every day.
Don't say it. Look,
no.
Just keep going. Just keep
no. So then,
I heard it, and I'm gonna just keep going.
What?
You can't go by that like you just say unbig my back.
Yeah, I'm trying to unbig my back. I am. So So no, honestly, so my last, I told you I've been going back and forth to the doctors trying to get some things taken care of. And when I started, I was like 214, and now I'm literally down to 199 pounds. So good start. Yay for me.
Okay, let's go.
I'm tired. I want I want 3 gin and tonics every day. I'm tired of eating salad and getting on the treadmill, but I'm doing it. As a matter of fact, today is just it's like my wind down. I'm trying to get prepared for the week. I did some prep earlier, deep conditioning my hair today because I gotta take care of that. You know, when you're natural, you can't be running around here like them little girls with the weaves and everything. This shit real. This she need real conditioner.
Berries up in there.
Huh? Yeah, it is.
Berries up in there.
It is. Honey and banana actually, but same difference. Yeah, same thing. Other than that, just trying to stay on track. My next appointment is in March. My goal is to be 180 at some point. But as long as that scale keep moving down and I keep getting these steps in, I have since joined a yoga studio. I have, on top of all the trips I'm planning this year, I have started up a walk club. So February 1st, go to Pacer, use the Pacer app, join my walk club. I posted it. It's out there.
Look at you.
Click on the link. Get them steps in. As a matter of fact, so far I am at on another journey that a challenge that I did. We're supposed to get 200,000 steps for the end of the month. I'm like at 110,000, so I got like 11 days to get another 90,000 more. Okay. So I'm gonna be busy this week.
Now walk it out.
That's exactly what it is. That's it is. That's what it is.
Oh, good stuff. Well,
hey,
that's
fantastic.
Proud of you doing
you.
Good things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm on my journey as well. I got stuff going on, trying to make sure I get mine down. Wife is trying to do her thing. New Year's resolution. We just got to make it a mid-year resolution and also the end of the year resolution, so it keeps going until the whole year. That's the biggest thing, and that's the biggest faulting. But we do have that one day of the week that we all enjoy. If it's been a good day, bad week, good week. We always gotta have the drink of the day. Yeah, we in the building. Drink of the day. All right,
let's go.
Well, I'm gonna start off. Drink of the day. I have made. I use my cup I got from the Hard Rock when I went to go see Wu-Tang. So this had a different beverage in it. It was alcohol. Got an alcohol deal right here. So what I did was I created a little tropical Long Island. I'm gonna call it the Florida Keys. So this is what I'm hitting. It's pretty much the same stuff that you put in a Long Island iced tea, but then I put some tropical fruit punch on top of that. Also put some peach sparkling water on top of that joint. Threw a little lemon in there. Bam. You know what I'm saying? We hitting that Florida Keys in this joint. You know what I mean? That's what it is. All right. So Rajeen, man, talk to me. What you got?
So, bro, I went simple this week, man, but I added a little twist to it a little bit. So all I did was, man, I got a Jack and Coke, but all I did was add a little bit of orange bitters to it.
Bitters. You using them bitters up, boy.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, look, I got.
Is orange the only flavor you got?
My dog is the one put me on them bitters. I ain't got the mahogany bitters yet and all that stuff. I got what they sell at Walmart. But anyway, I put a little bit of bitters in my Jack. Hey, look, I like to call it that Jack be nimble. That Jack be nimble.
He do be nimble. He do be nimble.
Hell, I reckon.
By the time you drink about 4 of these, you're gonna be jumping over a candlestick.
All right. So Aaliyah, talk to us, our local bartender. What you got today?
Water.
So let me ask you this: do you have the Aquafina? Do you guys?
That's like Jesus.
Spring water, baby. Out the bottle. Y'all can't see it. It's on the other side of the. Y'all probably can. On the other side of the damn wine rack right there.
You strike me as a pure water drinking. You know what I'm saying? You strike me a little fancy.
No, but I am working on something though. I the other day I had a craving for this like ginger snap martini with a toasted marshmallow.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna make that.
Well,
That was supposed to be
I
the drink
did
of the day.
kind of because I got to make the syrup, but now I got to let the syrup age a little bit before I can make the drink. So in about a week or two, then it'll be ready and I can make the drink. So
You gotta be.
I was trying to make some age.
Syrup.
I was trying to let some age. My wife told me to clean the refrigerator out. That shit ain't crazy. I don't know how that
I
shit
mean,
Well,
I don't know what you're doing.
You can't age freaking salad. That term.
I can't, right? I don't know what you're doing.
Hey, I
No,
got
but
burger leaves.
basically it was like molasses, some brown sugar, nutmeg, cinnamon. I put a few other things in there because that's just what I do. And is you boil that a little bit, you let it sit. Because once you boil it, then you got to pour it out, put it in a jar, add some other things to it, and you got to let it sit. So right now it's just sitting. And yeah, I deserve that damn ginger snap martini. I've been a good girl.
This is what we need when this ginger snap about to snap off.
Yeah,
you better record that joint because you done talked about it now. So you gotta record it, making it. You know what I'm saying? Bow, make Ketchup drink of the day. That's what we expecting now. You can't just talk about it and then don't be about it.
You know President of the show be aging.
I got ADHD. I got ADHD. You know. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'm about to say between that and a few variations on the espresso martini. Okay. I was sitting here wishing for a drink as I was drinking my nice little spring water.
Hey, look,
and I remember this time I was in Seattle at the Starbucks bar and had this awesome damn martini. It was amazing. Don't taste nothing like this water, but you know.
You can always stimulate.
Do a cookbook or a drink book with all your martinis in it.
Yeah, it'd be good to go.
Again. And let me see if I can fit that in my schedule this year. I'm a little busy.
Yeah, I got you. You also do have to be staying put to kind of put that together. So you be out and about. Ain't got time to be doing all that.
Speaking of which, I'll be gone again next month.
Yeah, everybody trying to take little vacays every once in a while. So, but anyways, for everybody out there drinking the days, we got, you know what I'm saying, the Jesus juice down low, aka water. You know what I'm saying? Then we also got the Jack Be Nimble for my man over here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get your bitters. Don't forget the bitters.
They got more than orange. Just
FYI. They got more than orange. They got more than orange. And then also, you know what I'm saying, we got the tropical Long Island, which I call the Florida Keys. That's what, you know what I'm saying? We got little islands off of this thing. You know what I'm saying? I call it the Florida Keys. So
when you make that again, Hayes, that again, try it with pineapple juice and ginger beer.
Okay, well, that's kind of like what would that be? Like Moscow in it? No, a little bit. No, all right. Well, that's good. We be good. Either way, it's gonna be good. I already know that.
You ain't tell me what to put in my Jack. How about that?
Bitters. I'm gonna say bitter.
Yeah.
You know, you only work with the products out of Walmart, so I can't help you. I don't shop here.
First of all, I went to ABC.
You gotta go to ABC. Yeah, go to ABC every once in a while. You know what I mean? You know that good stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what they sell at Walmart. I
got a friend that their birthday came up and they Taylor Port type of people. They say, we want Taylor Port. Like, okay, shit. I bought Taylor Port Black.
They're like, all right.
Upscale Taylor Port.
Taylor Port?
I told my dog, I said,
so classy.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
I got you.
Taylor Port for life. Yeah, man, that's
well, we gonna keep it moving right now. We got the news of the week popping off. Time for that news
of
the week. We about to daggum get it. All right. So first thing up on the news of the week, we want to say congratulations. Congratulations to my favorite producer, Timbaland. He's getting inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. My man had mad hits, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole Aaliyah run, you got Missy Elliott run, you got his group, his own run of music that's been going crazy. I happened to be on Amazon Music the other day, and I was feeling nostalgic. I hit the little produced by Timbaland. And that was a run of songs I ain't heard in a while, but I was like, man, Timbaland got them hits. You know what I mean? So congrats to Timbaland. Also George Clinton, which, you know what I'm saying, if you know about some funk, Then you know about George Clinton. That was that dude getting it done. He had spaceship suits on. Him and Bootsy was doing things. You know what I mean? They was rocking it. So George Clinton freaking is getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which I would think he would have already had one. But he got the star, went through a ceremony, Hollywood Walk of Fame. So congratulations to him as well. Just want to ask a couple questions. Hey, do you guys have a favorite like Funkadelics George Clinton song? And then what's a favorite song from Timbaland that you may have? You talk to me, Rajin.
So, of course, I go with the commonality of everything. Like, so with George Clinton, it's more of a what's that? Atomic Dog, ain't it? That George Clinton?
Oh yeah,
that's a classic. You know what I'm saying? That's a classic. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't. And they associate with so for me, I'm pledging grad chapter for the Omegas, and that's they. You know what I'm saying? That's they kickback. But but when you play that, I went to. And I'm gonna just tell you about a memory I had. I was in Vegas, the last Omega Enclave, right? Mm-hmm. The last time they had it in Vegas, and last time I was in Vegas. But anyway, the Omegas. And anytime you play that, dog. Now imagine you say you got a line of 20, 30 people, but imagine the whole city is full of Omegas. You know what I'm saying? And everywhere you go, dogs barking. It's stepping going on.
It's pandemonium. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah,
wow.
It's outrageous.
You a Q?
Who, me?
Who?
Yeah. No, not yet. I'm pledging grad chapter. I actually just submitted my recommendation letter from another Q, and you know what I'm saying.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
So yeah.
So you're gonna be in Houston then this year?
Huh? Are they in Enclave this year?
I think they got a little thing going on. A little soiree, an event this year. I was hoping it was in Texas. You know, I mean, I don't know the name that they use, the manly name for it, but you know, I know most what do you call them? Fraternities have a thing.
Yeah.
A thing. I don't know. I don't want to call it a conference. It's more than that, but
they'll make they have an enclave. They'll make an enclave, but every year it's somewhere different. So I don't know.
What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian? Love to love you. Good song, man. I do love to love you. That's a good song.
Timbaland, producer wise, man, it's like I like what's the song about Justin Timberlake?
My Love.
Yeah, that song right there. That song. It's so many songs about. Also the Bubba Sparks, that whole Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks album was dope. You know that first one. That mug rock.
Tim went off on that, man. So, like I said, I've always been a Timbaland fan. He never really came sideways to me. I
like the flip. I enjoy Timbaland where he does a lot of the flips. And of course, he was one that used a lot of sounds that nobody else was using. You know, use stuff like India. Icebox was his. Yep, Icebox was his. You had Dust Your Shoulder Off, Jay-Z. You have freaking he flipped the Knight Rider joint. He had the Knight Rider flip. Like he had a lot of beats that was super dope. So
all right, so
talk to me, Aaliyah. You got to give me the Timbaland and a George Clinton or a Funkadelic song.
Well, yeah, I do like Atomic Dogs, but only for the cues that show out, no other reason. But because let me tell you. Anywho, yeah, hey cues. Anyways, look, it's something about the chocolate skin and the showing out. I was not in Vegas that year, but one year I was, and it was pandemonium. Anywho, you know, because that's what I do, chaos coordinator. Anyways, no, but as far as Timbaland goes, like he did have a lot of hits in which he produced, but I'm trying to see how that correlates into songwriting, because I'm thinking if you songwriting, you wrote a song, like you did the lyrics and stuff.
He wrote songs for Aaliyah, like a lot of.
Well, right. So that's why I'm trying to I would probably have to Google what songs he actually wrote for me to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I can recognize his
That's the jam.
him producing something genuine and all of them. Like he had a whole lot of hits with a whole lot of people during that whole early 2000s era. Him and Missy and a few other folks. So I'm just like, he wrote I'm really shocked. Like he wrote music. So
that's the jam. Hey Brian, that's the jam right there. Cheers.
Oh yeah, he wrote that.
Cheers to you.
Oh yeah,
for giving me a chance.
That was a jam. That was a joint right there. I'll be your angel. Yeah, that's
my jam.
Right? That was going hard.
Listen, brother.
Is Brian from the Midwest?
What's up? Yeah, Brian
from the Midwest.
Yep, Dayton. So D-Town.
Oh, hey, so Aaliyah. So here's some
Go Lions.
So
Lions.
here's some songs written by, they ain't say 378 songs. I ain't reading all these, but
yeah, he
some
got
top ones. Promiscuous Girl by Nelly Furtado.
Yes, that was my jam. Promiscuous Girl.
I bet it
Here
was.
all alone and some other stuff.
Yeah, words. Yeah, he was like, answer words.
Mirrors, Just Timberlake. Sexy Back, Just Timberlake.
Yep.
He wrote that?
Yeah.
Damn.
When you're a co-writer, whatever, you write it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So the way I are with Carrie Hilson.
No,
okay.
Yeah.
Was
Man.
No, that was
Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
He wrote "Drunken Love" for Beyonce. And Jay-Z.
Beyonce, yeah. He got some Beyonce produced
He
songs.
wrote that. See, no.
Yeah.
So when you say write, I'm not thinking co-writer. Like I'm thinking his name listed first.
Almost every song. When you're writing a song, if somebody writes like one verse and they have an idea and you go, hey, you know what? This line. And then you get
right, and then you get the tagline.
You a co-writer. Yeah.
You know he wrote that song The Weeknd by SZA.
Yeah.
Shut up, did he?
Yeah, he got it all, man. Tim be going off.
Partition.
He wrote Partition. Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I get where you can get co-write credit, you know what I'm saying, or you co-wrote the song, whatever have you. But when you say like songwriter, I'm thinking like Seventh Streeter. She writes song and somebody else sings it. Carrie Hilson did it for a very long time before she came out with her music. She was writing songs for Destiny's Child and okay, Brian, I see you. Destiny's Child, Beyonce. She's writing songs for folks before she even put out music. Then she put out music. I guess she went back to songwriting because she had that little thing.
Yeah.
The Beehive don't play.
Rihanna. He wrote Rehab for Rihanna.
Yeah.
He wrote Yeah, I Said It. Rihanna. He wrote a lot of Just Timberlake songs. Oh shit. He wrote Shot Clock. LMA.
Yeah. Oh yes. I know the song.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Tim be out there. And the thing is, even with those people that are songwriters that then sell a particular song to to an artist, there are things that they end up adjusting on those songs. No different than like when Timbaland has certain beats, or even Kanye. You hear stories about Kanye having a beat and then going to Timbaland and saying, "Hey man, can you fix these drums? Like there's something off, or you may have a sound that I don't have, but it's the drums aren't right." And he'll go to that producer and be like, "Hey, can you do this?" So then they're getting some type of cachet
accolade from that. I get it. I guess I just always thought like everybody had their own little niche, whereas like I could associate Timbaland with production. You know what I'm saying? I can associate with him being an artist. It wasn't clicking that he was a songwriter. Like it just wasn't there.
I will say like, so when Hayes and I were in the studio, Hayes is a producer, but he also wrote as well. And I did a lot of the writing because I wasn't a producer, but as a producer, Hayes still wrote.
I used to be an artist on his label back in the day.
Huh?
She was on the four drum version.
Up in Fort Drum.
Somebody else.
Acting a fool.
But yeah. So that's as a producer, I think it's a good accolade to have You know what I'm saying? If you're able to write as well, because believe me, I will say this, and Hayes can vouch for this. We've been in the studio and we brought people into the studio that was garbage. And sometimes
half of them are.
yeah, and sometimes because everybody think they're a rapper, but sometimes you have to lead a horse to water, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like a lot of things didn't work out. But as a writer, you know, so like I said, as a writer, if it's not like for example, I can write R&B, but I know I can't sing it right now. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, I could. Shut your ass up, Aaliyah. So I can write.
Them bitters.
I can write.
Bitters messed up his voice.
Hey, yeah. How you gonna mess my phone up? But look, you must. Hey, you must have heard Michael 5 Downs. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? You must have heard Slip. You must.
No, yeah. We had our run. We had our short run.
We had our run.
It was legit.
But
yeah. So shout out to Tim. I mean, that's my favorite producer. I loved all the stuff he did, his ingenuity, his uniqueness, his style that he brought to the game, which I really feel right now, that's not that thing. I do miss the time where you had East Coast sound, a West Coast sound, down South sound, Midwest sound. Then you just had those very unique producers, you know, Timbaland and Pharrell, where they came with their own unique sounds and stuff like that to change up the game. Now everybody's just pretty much sounds the same. You know what I'm saying? It's very same on everything. So shout out to Tim. Shout out to the you know what I'm saying, I'll say like the king of funk, man. George Clinton doing his daggone thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we want the funk. Gang up the funk. We need the funk. So shout out to that man as well. He's doing his daggone thing.
Let's go.
Playing the bass in the back. You know what I'm saying? Just getting it done.
You know.
All right. Well, let's get a little serious now. I mean, I get serious now. We gonna get serious now, man. We got some interesting news. Back in December, there was a teacher out in North Carolina, I think it's Mecklenburg County, which I think is Charlotte area. He had a teacher that got caught up. So for some reason, this decided that she wanted to have a 26-year-old teacher wanted to have a romantic interlude with a.
She's 24 at the time, right?
No, she's 26 now. So this supposedly happened in December. So she's a 26-year-old.
Damn, I thought she was 24, but okay.
The victim is 18. The victim is 18. Say the victim is 18. So they had a relationship of whatnot, and got caught by the mother due to the fact that the student did not go to rugby practice, and she was there to pick him up. And then she gets home, and down the street, I guess the teacher, volunteered a ride, and then
gave him a
ride. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if we're gonna talk about produced songs, come on and let's do it. Riding my, you know what I'm saying?
Like
so
you're ready. He's giving R. Kelly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I assume because he was 18, she was like, seems like he's ready. So so that was a thing. So what do you think about? This is probably the first time that I've heard the 18 being the number, 18-year-old in this situation. Most of the time it's been, 15, you've heard 15-year-old, you've heard 14-year-old, and you like, okay, well, that's all right. Yeah, that mug ain't know what was going on. 18-year-old is kind of like if he was, this is my only thing. If he was not a student at the school that she was going to, would this even be a thing?
Nope.
So that's the thing. It's very much due to the fact that he's a student in the school that she was.
It's more of a friend
but it also depends on how the state defines rape and sexual assault, you know what I mean? Every state got their own parameters, if you will. In this particular case, and I think across most states, the fact that she's like she's in a position of authority over him. Point blank, bottom line, period. She's the teacher at the school, whether or not she's his teacher, whether or not she's the gym teacher, the assistant coach, the substitute, she's still in a position of authority. Therefore, that gives that puts the conditions of sexual assault, rape, whatever have you. Or again, depending on the guidelines of each state, because you got to have so many things for it to be rape. It got to be a certain scenario for sexual assault, and then all the lesser charges involving those things.
What happened? The counts that they called were 5 counts of sexual activity with the student.
Yeah.
So that was what it was.
That was what made it illegal.
It wasn't like
no,
it wasn't rape. It wasn't any of that.
Nope.
It was 5 counts
because that's the way that state defines sexual. Well, that particular thing is sexual assault. The fact of the matter is, she was at the school, therefore she puts her in a position of authority over him. So let's assume he pursued her because he's 18 and he's feeling himself the whole 9 yards. She should have waited till that little boy graduated. Because if he wanted it, he was going to get it. Clearly, you was interested. You produce the conditions in order for it to happen. First of all, baby girl, you 26 and having sex in a damn car in the neighborhood. So you should have got caught. But it's so just a different level. But I go back on I think back when I was 25, 26 and all the shit that I've done. I can see how it would have, the situation would have occurred. You know what I mean?
You can see how it probably could have popped off.
But there are some things that are so innate to me. Like my survival is so innate to me. There's no way I'm putting myself in a position where I'm going to jeopardize that. I'm not putting myself in a position where I'm going to jail. I'm not putting myself in a position where I got to figure out where I'm getting my next meal from. I'm not putting myself in a position where I'm $100,000 in student loan debt and I'm a teacher. And then you come out. So now you're qualified to be a teacher. Where are you going to teach at ever again? Because your license is done.
Yeah, it's right. It's right. Rob,
and I'm certain now I don't know because I don't know I don't know what all goes into that, but I'm certain she has to register as a sex offender or at least something. You know what I mean? So that's, baby, there's just a lot of shit that I might do for some. That ain't one of them.
So Rob,
he's 18.
What's your thought process on this, Rosie, man? Talk to me.
First of all, I'm appalled that it wasn't no damn teachers when I was in high school that worked the damn any goddamn way. These teachers out here giving up ass. I'm like, it wasn't not damn teacher back in the day that I would have smashed. But anyway, I don't feel like I said, he was 18. Apparently he had a little swag or whatever. She just had low self-esteem, whatever it was. All right.
We assuming but you're assuming that he pursued her.
Yeah, but I'm saying she could have pursued him. But what I'm saying is this. He's 18. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like you said, she was in a position of authority over him, but he's not a victim. He's an 18-year-old boy who got some ass. That's not a victim at all. Like he got bragging rights. He ain't a victim. Technically, he might be a victim on paper, but he 18-year-old boy got some ass from his teacher. He gonna be able to brag right the rest of his life.
No. And that right there is the problem. We live in a patriarchal society in which we seem to think that it is okay. Because if the sexual roles were reversed, you'd be trying to throw that man up under the jail. It's wrong. Period. She ain't had no business talking to him like in that manner. And when he started it, because boys he gonna shoot his shot. But when he started it, you should have nipped that shit in the bud. Point blank, bottom line, period. Go somewhere because you're a child. Go somewhere.
Is he though?
There's no way. There's no way. No. Because if it was your daughter's teacher, You'd have knocked his fucking head off.
My daughter can't have a teacher now, and she's 21.
No, I'm like, the thing is weird. It's just weird. This is a weird situation because you go like, all right, so in a few months, it's fine.
But that's what I'm saying.
I was like, it's in a few months, it's fine. You like, hey, just wait till the end of the year. He's still 18. So if he's 18 now, he's 18 then. Is he a kid and all of a sudden you graduate high school and you a man? Or are you a man when you're 18? Or are you a man when you get a job? Or are you a man when you go to college?
Yes,
so
this is the craziness of the world. You 18 and by all accounts and measures, you should be making your own decisions.
Because the whole thing is, think about this. If that same 18-year-old dude kills somebody, is he a kid?
Nope. Try that and go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is happening? I'm
right there with you because I don't see how the hell I was allowed to enlist in the military, but I could drink, but just not. Anyways, come on. Legally, you got to be 21 to buy liquor. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like there's so many nuances that is fucking ridiculous to me because think about look at what the age of consent is in the state of North Carolina. I don't have nothing in front of me. Google it right now. And I think the age of consent is like 14 or 15. So if the age of consent is 14 or 15, and this I keep calling him a child because he is to me, but this man-child is 18.
It is 16. It is 16 years old in North Carolina. That's crazy. Like, why is this a thing?
So why is she in jail?
That's why.
Like it is so fucking weird. And this is why I was saying you have to read the nuances of what each state goes by as sexual assault rate, like how they define those things. Because to me, if the age of consent is 16, he's 18, she's now as long as she wasn't pressuring him.
The only thing is
the whole fucking thing is weird. The
whole thing is the student part. That's the hiccup. That's the only hiccup because everything else in the whole state is saying that this was fine.
We're saying it's weird. We're saying it's weird, but like at the same time, it's just like
it's still sexual assault.
Yes, it's still not really.
Look,
it is. Really, the law said it was sexual assault.
No,
fuck you mean?
If he gave consent, so you got competing laws now.
Yeah,
exactly.
We say it's weird, but it's weird illegal. Weird is not illegal. It's weird, but it's not illegal.
That's true. Actually, it is illegal. That's why she's in jail. But
it's illegal, but not illegal.
I get what you're saying, though. This is why I have issue with the way most states deal with, say, sexual offenses. Need to bring in SVU. So, but no, like I hate that because then think about what happens. You got some folks who, like, I don't know if y'all remember, it was a while ago where the student and the girl and the guy was dating or something. He was black, she was white. The dad didn't like it, so he reported it as rape. You know what I'm saying? But because the boy was like 17 or 18, whatever it was, like he turned 18 and then reported it, but they were together for like 2 or 3 years. But the girl was still underage in that she was like 17, whatever it was off like a year or something. Reported it, and that guy went to he ruined this guy's life because he didn't want his daughter dating a black guy.
Yeah.
Like shit like that. But now this guy got to come out, register as a sex offender, can't get a job. You ruined this child's life because he's still a child. Anybody under the age of 21, if you can't buy liquor, you're a kid to me. I'm sorry. But anybody under the age of 21, 18, whatever it is, you ruined this man's life for the rest of his life because of your dislike. That ain't going to stop your daughter from dating black folks, and it's definitely not going to stop your daughter from going back to him.
Yeah, so that's a misfortunate of our legal society. It's like our laws are written so stupid, and they were written originally to crucify certain types of people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Not only, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about racists,
Right.
So we didn't write these laws, and now it's time, and that's something we talked about on one of our shows. The reason why we have to vote is to be able to to be able to help write, the new history, because the old history is still embedded with slavery and racism,
Right.
And they what's what y'all do down there in Florida, they banning the history left and right. They
Yeah.
proposed the law in Senate not too long ago where they know they are literally erasing any and everything having to do with American history.
Yes.
They're erasing it.
And that's
They
why
are whitewashing it left and right. They are saying things happen in a way where it's like, oh, the slaves were happy they were freed from Africa. What?
Wow.
what?
You
That's
stole
wild.
me.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
fine. I was chilling. You know what I'm saying?
The state of Florida, I don't know if y'all know, I be posting facts about books because y'all know I be reading all the time. The state of Florida just recently banned the dictionary from public schools and public systems and all.
Hold on, I'm about to
The
look that up.
dictionary. That's on top of the other 1,600 books having to do with anything that is not white or white history. Indigenous people, any person of color, anything other than white, the books are banned. You have to go to bookstores to get them.
That is crazy.
But the
man.
dictionary,
I just looked it up. They banned. There was a Florida book bans take on dictionaries and encyclopedias.
Yeah,
that is wild. That's some wild stuff right there.
You know what? Off the subject, I'm gonna write a black book with white letters. Fuck
it. Flipping the script.
I don't know why that came to my head.
But anyways, well, it's look, I'm gonna just say this is one of the weirdest things, just due to the fact that in the state of North Carolina, you have to be at a minimum 16 years old to have consensual sex, not with somebody that's 18 or younger, with any person. So this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen ever, because the person is 2 years older than he has to be to give consent. The only situation is, of course, being the teacher.
Yeah, he was a student at the same school where she was teaching.
You can't really do that part, but yeah, you can't.
I lost you. We lost you.
Well, I'm back. You got
me?
Yes. All right, cool.
Yes, you don't need a black.
I don't know.
Read that book.
Yeah.
It's just I feel like a lot of times what happens is, and I'm certain this isn't the first state. I'm certain this is not the first time that it has happened. And I'm certain until we get legislation in the varying states to firmly define what we were hoping to catch, which were those sexual predators who were out there attacking, women and children, because that's where it originated from. But we are now realizing that any and everybody, it happens a lot.
Ladies like sex too. That's what everybody's kind of figuring out. Is like there's some ladies out there that they be going after the youngins too.
Yes.
Be like, yo,
yes. This isn't the first time. This isn't the first time. Remember the white lady did it with the little.
There's been a whole bunch. They've been a whole bunch of ladies.
I forget it was Mary Lou, whatever her name was. Remember she was messing around with the little. I think he was like.
You like 14?
Asian descent of something. I don't know which, where he was from or what it was. But he she was messing, but that was like middle school, like 8th or 9th grade or something. She was having sex with him. They told her leave her alone. She going to jail. She broke that. She went to jail. She came out. She got pregnant. They got custody of the baby. She went back to jail. They got married while she was in jail, came out because they said no more visits. She got pregnant again because they had like 2 kids the entire time she was in jail. They got married, the whole 9 yards. But again, we're back at, first of all, weird. How are you attracted to anything that's like, it's a kid. It's a kid. Anyway, you slice the pie, it's a kid.
Yeah. I mean, that's nuts. That is a weird, strange psychological deficiency that somebody got going on in that situation.
Yeah.
It's all the way weird. This is just the only time that I've seen the age of 18, and you go like, what is that? Like that was the part that just piqued my interest because I'm like, all right, age of 18, like okay, that's all right. So it's more or less like if he just wasn't going to that school and he met her at freaking,
Starbucks.
7-Eleven or whatever, and was like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
They would have been
And
fine.
it would not have been an issue, a problem,
Yeah.
nothing. Literally the only thing, because I think that particular portion of the law was based on, there was a case like early 80s where the guy was working in the church. There was another one where the guy was working at the school. He told the girl to come out. He held her after school and was trying to do some things with her. The girl was able to get away, but he did it before. The man did it before at another school somewhere,
Right.
where he held him after school, did things to this child, and then ultimately, you know what I mean?
Right.
Sent them home or whatever. But that was to stop that, prevent that from happening, because you're teaching kids only strangers are going to be the ones doing this thing to you. So what happens when it's clergy members, people in your church, people in your neighborhood, the janitor, the folks at school, you know what I mean? But you're I mean,
that's just a wild situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, continue.
I'm going to keep an eye on that one because I want to know the outcome of that.
Yeah, that verdict will be interesting, and how they're going to argue it as well. So continuing on, that was I saw a little thing in the group chat talking about a black bus driver in Florida that got fired because he was forcing white riders to go to the back of the bus, which is wild to me. Which is wild because
he had on a SEPTA hat. That's up here in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
Well, the picture that's in there is a guy with a SEPTA hat on. SEPTA is the metro system here in Philadelphia. Okay, so I was like, did he go to Florida?
Yo, that was extra crazy. That's an extra wild situation right there. Like, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, I remember when everybody would go to the back of the bus and parents would get like mad, or people would get mad because it was all like, man, we fought to get you to sit in the front of the bus, but then like all the kids would always go to the back of the bus because you'd be back there wild,
we rowdy
and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm forcing somebody to go to the back of the bus. I don't know how he was doing that. He was executing that. Like, I don't know.
He just telling the seats was reserved. Hey, you got to get up. The seat reserved.
But
people
also,
do that.
But no, I look at it like this. Also, the people on the bus have to be a part of it, because that was one thing. How you continue to have black people go to the back of the bus is that all the other white people on the bus was like, yeah, that's the rule. But who else is on this bus is going like, that's the rule.
Get your ass to the
back. So that's my question, yo. Like, that's a wild thing. Like, everybody just played along. Like, okay, like, all right, I guess we pushing them to the back of the bus. Like, I don't know. That was weird. That's another wow. Talk to me, man.
So first of all, the white people who are on the bus aren't really the white people that we're targeting. So I kind of feel like
they ain't riding the bus.
I kind of feel like the white people that I'm looking for ain't even on the bus. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm like,
they could be on the bus.
If you're in a trailer park next to the hood, we in the same situation. So we like family. But if the white people, I don't know. I just think it's funny that he made the white, because the question is, who actually went along with that? Because it had to be going on for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody else on the bus had to be going along with this to get
to the back of the bus. The actual white person that they sent to the back of the bus, they had to be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, who don't say nothing? Like, bitch, I'm not sitting in the back of the damn bus. I paid you. I sit where the hell I want to sit.
I paid my $2 too.
Hey, but if it's a city bus and they got 2 doors, it don't matter. I'm gonna hit the back door. Like, I don't know what you really. Yeah, I can get off unless you like we ain't. It looks like going like we ain't stopping at none of your stops. Then that's messed up. I be like, yo, I can't even get off the bus. Like,
yeah, that's like.
But as long as I can get off and they a second door, I don't care.
Yeah, he lost his job for no reason. He was fighting a good fight though. He was talking about
okay.
Black Lives. He
You're
was
like,
Black
okay.
Lives Matter candidate. He was
felt
fighting
like
good.
he took it to the extreme, man. You
Now
gotta have.
I'm
you
like,
gotta
this is
money.
one of the situations when keeping it real goes wrong. Like, I get what you're doing.
Yes.
I understand.
I feel
But you got a job. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
But then I wanted, I really want to know, did he really just say, get your ass on the back of the bus? Like, what was the circumstances? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know if like a Karen complaint because she was sitting in seats that was designated for the handicapped and he made her get her ass up and go to the back of the bus. And then that's how he got fired. Or was it one of those things where it was a habitual, no, you're going to have to sit in the back of the bus player. But you know what I'm saying? Like, is it, I have so many questions.
When you get on bus number 13, if you white, you got to sit in the back.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, bus number 13 is white people in the back bus. Push that fuzz.
And you know it had to be the same people because he gonna be on the same route most days. At the same time, you get on and off. That's gonna be your bus driver. So you go every time you get on that bus, you be like, "Here the fuck we go again." And then you go, but eventually it normalizes, and you just get on and go straight to the back. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, so many questions.
Maybe it was in the maybe it was marketing for the new movie that came out.
New backpacks.
What's that movie came out?
Shut up. Shut up.
I just feel what city was it in?
Let me I think it was in Florida, man.
Yeah, they said it was Florida, but he had on a Philadelphia like metro what's the name?
I don't know.
Uniform.
Maybe he was maybe he did it in multiple places. He a habitual freaking back of the bus. You've been fired before.
Assigned seats.
He going around the country. He going around the country one bus at a time.
Well, you getting on?
You ain't gonna say nothing. You get on the bus, you just be like,
you're like, you know what it is. You be like, damn.
Seats taken.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Hit him with the seats taken, like on Forrest Gump.
Pay my $1.67 to get on this damn bus.
Yeah, he said, you ain't think I was gonna get another job, did you? Get
you know what I'm saying?
Get your ass back there.
That's what he did. He probably play that outcast. Like, oh, now I know what you're saying, bastard.
There you go. All right. Well,
hot mess.
We gonna keep it moving, man. We hopefully, I mean, there's different ways to fight racism, but I don't know about just kicking people to the back of the bus. I don't know about that one. I'm not gonna condone that action.
Yeah. Transients lives matter.
Don't do it.
Transportation lives matter.
Don't do it,
man. Don't be doing.
Trying to get home from Waffle House, bitch. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. I've been making waffles and freaking.
I've been making waffles all goddamn day.
Cheese tops, freaking hash browns all night, and you up here got me in the back of the bus, man.
Scattered and smothered.
What's going on? Well,
smothered and covered.
Rajeen, man, I know you said you wanted to talk about your boy. We're gonna talk about Ja Rule, man. Talk to me, man. What's up with your boy Ja Rule out here?
Hey, so
sensitive ass.
Look, there's questions. So when Ja Rule was hot, everybody was feeling Ja Rule, like for real. You can't say that ain't some. Hey, look, he had his era. Yeah, he had his era before 50 Cent shut him down, but he had his era.
He closed that shop.
I mean, but look, he helped write that era.
I love 50 Cent. Petty ass.
He was singing, and he told Ja Rule he couldn't sing, and then he started singing. You know what I'm saying? It's like Ja Rule started that singing shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, y'all don't think Ja Rule helped write that era of hip hop?
He did have a lot of hits. Murder Inc. was a thing. Like they had a run, for sure had a run. They had a, 1 and 2 with Ja Rule and freaking your girl
Ashanti.
Was doing, I mean, they had a run. It was them two rocking it. They was holding New York down. I mean, Fat Joe was doing this thing at that time. Like everybody had they run, but a bigger shark came and ate them up. Like it was one of those a bigger shark.
I like how you call 50 a shark.
A bigger shark came on the block and just destroyed it. Like I don't think that.
Hey, don't Ja Rule like a turtle without a shell? No,
he do. It's one of those things. Like I don't think I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that. Like to come
the
in
animosity period.
Straight decapitate somebody's career like that. Like that's crazy.
That's what LL did to Kumo D.
No, he didn't decapitate it. He didn't decapitate it. Kumo. I would say like there's a difference from people not buying it because of what somebody else did, and then there's not buying it because you just stopped making music.
Yeah. Kumo D stopped making music.
Kumo D stopped making music compared
to there was no beef or no battle between him and LL Cool J. It was just LL Cool J came out at the time where
they did have a little.
They had a little beef.
They had a little. Well, it was more or less that Kumo D was saying that LL stole his rhyme style, and I have the album, but it was freaking Wild Wild West. It had all that, like those songs was on that album. I thought it was a good album. I like Kumo D. And then you had LL had Bad, and that Bad was the one that he was talking about Kumo on, but then LL was like younger, and then like you know what I'm saying, he still had career. So
I'm about to say he came out at the light, and he came out during the light skin era. So it was like, you know what I mean?
This was the first time that you had people that were literally about this at the same time in their career, and one just decapitated the other. Like was like, you're not making music anymore, and I'm gonna make sure. And then people were just like, I can't even buy your joint. Like they were like people that like Ja Rule had the album was like, oh, I can't even buy it no more. Like I'm just done. Like I'm just not doing it. Like I can't. No, it's not happening. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the fact that somebody just gonna be like, fuck you, I hate you. Let me just
just in your shit, like
just in your.
so back to the question. You don't think he belongs in the top 50?
No.
It's a lot of people in the top 50.
You know what?
There's a lot of people in the top 50 that don't belong. Ja Rule just, I mean, if he was like 47, 48.
You know what? That top 50, due to the fact that there were some more recent, not as culturally shifting artists on there. I could look at Ja Rule's 3-year run because it was about a 3-year. Wasn't it about 3 years?
About 3 years.
It was about
5
3 years.
If you stretch it from beginning to end.
So he had about a 5-year run where when
like Ja Rule back. Ja Rule back, man. Don't act like Ja.
He did come back. And 50 Cent brought out half that damn show just so it could be empty.
Like 50 is a monster, dog. Like it was a shark, dog. He didn't know.
I love him. I love him.
He didn't know, dog.
I love him.
He said,
when he be fucking with Olivia about that money that she owe him.
Dang, dog.
He was posting memes. He was doing the power memes and stuff. Talking about I want my money. Talking about some. And then he posted something one time talking about some. If I send you this, that mean I want my money by tomorrow. Then he added her. So it's like,
look. I know this was supposed to be a Ja Rule segment, but when your career highlight is that somebody killed you,
destroyed him.
That's crazy. Like that's
hilarious.
Crazy.
That's hilarious to me.
Let me ask you this: Do you think he took Irv Gotti down with him?
No, I think what happened was Irv Gotti had some shiesty shit going on, and unfortunately, his ego was a lot. It was a lot bigger than his talent, and he didn't realize that. So after the whole Murder Inc. RICO cases and all of that, you got a lot of people who saw him in a different light. It was like, I don't even want, deal with you no more. So they started cutting ties, right? He took it. What happened was he got into some shit and he took his artist down. His whole label failed because of his actions. You know what I mean? And I think Ja Rule was one of those people where he was trying to play it, but he was already in some deep water with 50 Cent. And I just think it was never going to be Murder Inc. again. You know what I mean? It was just never going to happen after then. And I wish a lot of artists and the industry period would have taken a lot more context clues from that to be like, oh, all right, bet, because there's a lot of folks out there that was still doing their dirt because that was the life that they was living.
Yeah.
Separate your fucking businesses from what you do on the side.
So I'm gonna tell you what's funny, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell y'all two this, and whoever's listening, because I'm drinking the Jack Daniels. So this how unattached I am to the streets now. Like I felt bad as shit recently because I'm like, nigga, I'm from. I was asking for a long time, who the fuck is Rico? I was like, I said this nigga Rico with a lot of shit.
Rico always got a case.
Rico is involved in this shit.
Oh no. Oh.
Then I did my research. I was
Racket.
Oh.
I said, they're not gonna let me back in the hood for shit.
I sure ain't. I can't. I need you to be well aware.
I was like, who the fuck is Rico?
But the funny thing is, you got some folks in the street who clearly unaware of who he is. Like, and don't realize,
no more, because I'm like, I would have been fucked up because I had no idea. I'm like, man.
Right now, and I think it's just this whole, I just think it's a whole push for America as a whole to shut down any and everything that resembles happiness to Black people, anything that resembles us creating a niche that's specifically for us, anything that empowers us or enriches us. I don't see how, there's so many people they're shutting down saying, remember way back when, what was the little thing? It was a little site you could World Star Hip Hop, remember? And it was all the fights and everything. Now it's this whole big thing. You can't even, it is. YouTube, I ain't been there in a while, YouTube, but but they used to post those same things on like Instagram, and Facebook way back when, till we get all these rules and stuff in here. And I'm like, it's amazing how we can't put this on social media, but it's quite literally on every fucking TV show you watch. Every Bad Girls of whatever, housewives of whomever, house husbands, who you married to in the game, the football wives, the basketball wives, you name it, they do the same shit. Mm-hmm. But now it's a wider audience. It's broadcast more, you know what I mean? It's broadcast everywhere. So we accept that. Anything that's tearing us down, they all for. Let it be one thing we're changing our life from doing the shit that we used to do in the hood. Now we making rap music, and now we, you know what I mean? We're changing. I only got a Rico law. We got a Rico case against us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't see Rico. Rico ain't nowhere around. Goddamn Rico.
But this not their first attempt. They just want it so that they can put it on the record, so that they can then control the music industry, if you will. They tried this with NWA. They did it with 2 Live Crew. They did it with Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's just always something.
M was going straight at the press. So I mean, and his ability to do that was
he did it
a white privilege type thing. Like he was able to go like super hard. Like it was one of those.
Kanye just said the president don't give a fucking next thing you know.
Yeah, it went crazy. Eminem was like going at Bush hard in the mug, and it was just like bringing the kids down the street. It was dealing with them like the neighbors down the street in an affluent neighborhood was like acting up. Like, man, I'm gonna tell the HOA about daggone Eminem.
But that's crazy to me. I feel like a lot of people do not understand that you need to be able to separate the artist from the person. You know what I mean? That's just like any other actress or actor or whatever have you. Granted, they've done all these things as far as movies or TV shows or music or whatever is concerned, but there's still a person who has their own opinions and freedom of, freedom of speech. They still have their First Amendment rights. Like,
Yes.
if I want to, because I'm thinking, if you say, well, if a person decides they want to say, well, fuck the president, but I'm still gonna get up here and sing them, they should have that. No, they should have that right. I mean, I feel like they should be careful if they are concerned about, their careers.
Right.
But
they always have the right. It's just consequences from outside of the law that they may have to deal with. So you always have the right to say whatever. It's just the people that aren't law, I guess, the ones that enforce the law. So the police ain't showing up your house. It may be your neighbor down the street, the HOA. It could be somebody see you at the grocery store. Like, so it's different. So those people will try to enact their own social justice. Yeah, but that's what you got to deal with. It ain't necessarily, unless you're in the military, actively in the military, you can say whatever you want. Just make sure you're aware that if you put it on the internet, they coming at you. Or if
it's out there. Internet is a permanent record for all you records management folks out there. It's on somebody's server somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just so hey, look, and just for purpose of the people I work with, I don't know who Rico is. Like, officer, sir. I have no idea who Rico is.
I know no Ricos. I know no Ricos.
I don't snitch on nobody. I don't know Rico.
Well, we're gonna keep it pushing. Ja Rule, man. Hey, find some money somewhere. You also had that Fire Fest that was straight trash that you've invested in.
No, it was horrible. A scam, baby. Yeah, it never happened.
That's what I mean. He freaking was a part of that trash. Like, that was, come on, man. He's had bad, like 50 Cent's messed up his whole mindset. He couldn't do nothing right. Like, it's been jacked up. 50 Cent making award-winning shows, and Ja Rule made the freaking Fire Fest.
Can you imagine 50 Cent going to him trying to hire him at minimum wage?
He'd be like,
he should say rulers.
Ja Rule rulers, $14.95.
I can see 50 Cent doing some ignorant shit like that.
Look, I've been selling them joints on Amazon right now.
What would I be without you? Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. But I feel like that is a perpetual life lesson in stop fucking with people who ain't fucking with you.
I wonder if I can sell Rico t-shirts. Never mind. Go to the next
you don't know who Rico is. How you gonna sell Rico t-shirts? Come on now, get it together. Keep your story up. Keep the story up.
They're gonna say I don't know Rico.
Let's talk about some black excellence right now.
Do that.
Let's talk about some black excellence right now. All right, so we got sports wise, we got freaking Australian Opens popping off. You know what I'm saying? And we got the second coming of Serena Williams is doing her thing. Coco Golf is down there representing for the people.
Coco.
You know what I'm saying? America. Also, it was one of the first times in I think Australian Open history there was two black females playing each other. I mean, besides the Williams sisters, we had two black females that were playing in the I think it was in the 16 round of 16.
Okay.
So they was doing that, two Americans, and I saw a quote that the other girl. Why you gotta hit me with that right now?
I'm just saying.
Because you said two. Because you out here spitting facts. We ignorant.
She was up and coming. I didn't look. I was just trying to give some love to Coco Golf. I was just trying to give some things that people were on the way.
It was the young girl. What was the young girl's name?
I think it was like, I want to say like Alex. It started with an A. I know that. But let's see. I'm gonna look it up now.
Okay, thank you.
So, but anyways, both of them were playing at the Australian Open, and Coco Golf told her opponent, the other American, she said, "Hey, next year we're gonna do this in the finals." Which I was like, "That's fantastic." You know what I'm saying? She's already at the age of 19. Looking to be an ambassador to other tennis players of the same hue, the same color, and of course Americans, and looking at to push them forward to be great at what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's fantastic that they're pushing on that. And then also, let me see. I'm gonna be looking up. Do you guys have any black excellence?
No, there was What else happened? I think we pretty much got most of them out that I saw this week.
Yeah, there was also I was just gonna say there was also the Emmys. So we had the female from, her name is
Ayo something.
Bronson. Quinta Bronson is one of the lead actresses from Abbott Elementary, which is one of the best shows on TV right now as of comedies. So it's been winning a whole bunch of awards and things of that nature. And she won for lead actress in a, hold on, let me make sure that I get this correct. Let me get back down here.
It was series.
Lead actress, outstanding lead actress in a, damn, what do they call it? It was like a comedy drama thing. It was kind of a weird cat. Oh, so it was an outstanding lead actress in a comedy series. She won for Abbott Elementary, and she was the first person to win it since
first black woman to win it since Weezy at the Jeffersons. In like 81 or 83 or something.
It's been like 40 some odd years.
Yeah.
Since there has been a black female or a black woman to win in that category. Hey, my man got it for me. Alicia Parks. There you go. Appreciate it, Brian. You on the game, man. My Google game wasn't fast enough. I appreciate
you.
Yeah,
but that was the female that played against Coco Golf. So hey, shout out to those females out there, you know what I'm saying, bringing it home, breaking down barriers, you know, keep doing your thing, Coco Golf. I'm thinking about getting tickets to go down to the Miami Open because I haven't never been to a tennis match. So I'm trying to open my horizons. I'm about to go down, try to go down to the Miami Open. Coco may be there. I'll be like, hey,
Rico gonna be there.
Probably no.
No.
Probably
no.
No,
we don't want Rico there.
Yeah, he gonna be there.
He ain't. He ain't.
There's somebody.
No, I just, it's funny to me. You hear all these, great and wonderful things in which we are in these predominantly white spaces. And it's so funny to me that people outside of us are surprised that we actually excel in those areas. Yes. And I'm like, why is that a surprise and a shock? It's almost like you are acknowledging that we should not because of what's going on. So you see what's going on. You choose not to react and respond to it, but then you get mad when you got folks like Serena out here winning every damn Grand Slam for the past umpteen fucking years to the point where you got refs who are starting to cheat her in order for somebody else to win.
Yep. And it's crazy because, like I said, just like he said, people get surprised by our accomplishments. Like I said, for example, when I wrote my book, people was like, "You wrote this? Like, what? Wait a minute! Like, what do you mean? Did I? Like, you wrote I don't know how to write?
Well, no, you don't know who Rico is, so they didn't know if you knew.
Yeah, they knew I knew.
Don't write no Rico books.
People will question your excellence. That's why you got to keep hitting it with excellence, so they stop questioning you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, but like you said, it's just like you said. Now people are cheating. So she don't win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, it's one of those situations. Somebody's at home right now, like, God damn, he done won again. You know what I'm saying? He won again. And it's just like, that's just how it is. Like for you, Leah, I guarantee you, every time somebody see you going on vacation, damn, she going again?
Yeah, they do. They do. And you know what I do? You know what I do? I take a selfie like this.
Konnichiwa. And that's how it is. It's just like, when I bought this house, people are like, oh, that's your house? He winning again? That's your car? You winning again? I ain't doing this for nobody else. But since I
feel like there was a quote that I read in a book recently where it was something to the effect of people view your excellence through the lens of their mediocrity. They can't fathom how you're winning because they can't touch it, they can't see it, they can't get it. They're not trying to do the things that you did in order to get to that point.
Oh, that part.
You know what I mean? There's just a whole lot of stuff that I don't, that I won't deal with, that I don't, that I don't do. Don't get me wrong, I'm forever partying, but you would never see me out in the motherfucking clubs and doing this and doing that. I'd rather spend a lot of money on that wine rack.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend the $200-300 that I'm going to spend at a club or whatever to have a good time. That's a flight out of town for me. You know what I mean? I'd rather spend time with my friends and family who don't live in where I'm at in my immediate vicinity, because why not? You know what I mean? I don't get that about people, but because your priorities are different than mine, I see life differently than you. You're looking at it as, oh, you just doing the most. You out here doing the extra. No, I'm not. I'm doing what suits me, because this is the path that I'm on. And if you was on this path, you could be doing these things too, but you're not. You over there. But you're viewing my excellence through your mediocrity.
Exactly. So because they're telling the truth about one thing. When they say you doing the most, or you doing too much, you're doing too much for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't have the money to travel, it's too much for me. You doing it's the most for me. But for you, you're doing you. You know what I'm saying? But you can't stop doing you to, like you said, to be able
appease or accommodate mediocrity.
Mediocrity. Yep, exactly.
That's crazy to me.
Well, I would say keep on doing your excellence. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing excellence. This will turn into our segment. Man, I appreciate your black excellence.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate yours.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all too. Me and Rico appreciate y'all.
Is Rico black though?
Because I feel like you just trying to make him black, and Rico ain't black.
I don't think he is.
Rico ain't black at all. Yeah, he hang with a lot of black folk, but he ain't black.
Yeah, I don't think he's down with the team. So anyway,
he's technically Italian, FYI. But
I mean, that it was okay.
That's why, Yeah.
I'm like I was on to be like, yep, you're right. I remember that New York, start building buildings. I remember the mob. Yep, that was all built for them.
That's how that worked. Rico law was enacted in order to break down the mobs on the eastern seaboard. New York mainly, but also Philadelphia, New York, not down in DC. They was more up in the northern states. New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia area. It's wild to hear how that. I watched the documentary a long time ago.
That's a crazy story.
It's wild how it just came about. I mean, y'all being from you being from the Midwest, and Raj, I don't know where the fuck you from, but I don't know. But there was a point in time where there was legit folks out here just shooting up folks, and you know what I mean? It was the wars were crazy. So, that's how it started. They wanted to control it, but
had to do something. But anyways, man, we've been on this joint for a minute, and we done hit this black excellence. We want to make sure that we touch base for all the people out there. You know what I'm saying? We going through the winter time. Sometimes winter time can be a little depressing. Cloudy skies and all that other stuff. You stuck in the house and everything like that. So, if you're feeling some type of way, friends and family that's not necessarily helping, or you can't feel like you can talk to them, you may feel like hurting yourself. We don't want that to happen, because that's not how you fix problems. That just creates more problems. We want you to make sure that you can fix the problems, get through the problems, and then be able to rejoice after all those things have been fixed and completed. So give a call if you need assistance. Give a call to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. We appreciate y'all. It was another week, man. We done did it, guys. 73, but you know what that means? We're almost to 75, and you know what that means? Season 3 is almost over.
What?
It's 75. It's 75.
It's every 25, man. We about to be 7. This is almost over,
whole season.
Look at this.
We need to celebrate. It's to celebrate 75. We need to bring on some people.
Yeah,
For
75. So our 75th, like we always do, we gotta have the season finale. So if you out there and you listening, and we're gonna touch base with some of our former guests, we may find some new people, whatever, but we're gonna get on here popping 75. That's gonna be 2 episodes from now. Season finale will be popping off. So make sure that y'all join us. And of course, join us next week because we're gonna be up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like, the subscribe, share it with people. Please share it with people. That's the biggest thing. Share it with people and make sure you subscribe on that YouTube and get those subscriptions up. We really appreciate it.
Hey, my bad with that, man. I got a ribbon last week saying that we hit 3,000 downloads.
Hey, 3,000 downloads on streaming aspect, man. You know what I'm saying? They listening. If you listening, make sure you don't.
Thank y'all.
Drink while y'all listening. We feeling it, man. We really
let's go. You know what
I'm gonna have to turn up for that 75th and our whatever season show
finale. You know what I'm saying?
Season 3. But I'm gonna have to turn up when I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make drink of the day.
Yeah, I'm saying I might have to put a little get dressed up for 75.
We touching it.
Put some lights on and stuff.
I'm gonna need that date though. I'm gonna need the date.
I mean, you got to be here for the 75th, so we'll have to work that out off camera. You know what I'm saying? We'll have to make that squared away. You always messing up stuff. God damn.
Yeah, because you probably gonna be out.
There you go. Judging my excellence through your mediocrity, sir.
Look, we all trying to be excellent, and we a team. So you messing up the team excellence while you out here. Wow. We good. If you ain't here, then we just gonna keep it right because we excellent. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. So anyways, we love y'all out there, man. Thank you for joining us for the 73rd episode. And of course, once again, it's the Mint Ketchup Podcast. Thank you, Aaliyah. Thank you, Rajim, for daggone being my ride or dies in this daggone podcast. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Rico.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Do it for the Rico. We out of here. Mint Ketchup Podcast.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.